All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today, I'm gonna be doing from a casual geographic video, the first ever one I've done on this channel, and it's gonna be from Cub to King, a lion survival guide, featuring Tirzu. And then I've also seen a couple of his videos. I might react to those too. Who knows? Just if there's any interesting videos that I see that he or casual have done from now on, might react to it here and there. But this video, I don't know, I just felt like watching it, and I was already recording tonight, so might as well react to it. So see how that shit goes. And then please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this video, and if you want other reactions too, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, let's get started. I'm looking forward to this video. So bro, why would you ever fuck around with a lion like that, bro? I'm not doing that. I'm good. Like, keep me away from them as far as possible, bro. Oh my, I'm shitting myself. As that happens, I'm getting ready to die, and I'm shitting myself.
It's that season. It's the season that gives you a reason. Hands freezing as you put the keys in, then you put the please in and get to pleasing. Mary feels and us like Jordan Peele's and wanna rid the world of evil, free sin, put the hate of the world on lead. Yeah, I lost the bet. Sorry y'all had to hear it.
That shit was kind of tough. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Which is why if you're watching this and have thumbs, this video's not for you. There's only like 20,000 something lions left in the world. For reference, the Elephant Empire is over 400,000 strong. So
are they all gone or some shit? Or nah, I don't think that. I don't think it would be some shit like that.
Obviously. Little disclaimer though. When I was researching, I felt this guy stole my idea. Like, coming up with it and posting it first. Nah, but seriously, he's done this exact concept but with other animals. I actually watched his polar bear video. It's pretty good. You have to go check it out. But yeah, here's how to survive the horrifically traumatizing life of a lion. And if you're not a lion, respectfully get your Homo sapien hind parts out. If it ain't always about you, your story, like every other, begins at.
I don't know why people always mess with wildlife animals, man. And then you'll always see a what is it? Like a news article talking about a lion attacked this human being, or any other animal attacked this dude. Like, most of the time when an animal attacks you, unless it's like, you know, a tiger or something, where you just become prey to them, most of the time they're only attacking like retaliation, except like hippos and shit. Like, hippos are crazy. Like, there's this, an elephant that stomped out a lady, you know, or often a lady, and then went to her funeral to do some more stomping. Now you tell me, what could possibly has she done to make that elephant that mad that it had to go retaliate, not once but twice? So yeah, I don't get why people mess with wildlife animals and shit. Like, and especially like in a zoo. Like, why would you mess with an animal in the zoo, and then they act all surprised when that animal like attacks them? There's a video of these two, or I don't know if it was two guys, but it's just one guy there, then another one recording, but they're messing with was it a monkey? I don't know if it was a chimp or whatever it was, but yeah, they were messing with it. It was behind was it some bars, and all you would be very surprised at what happens next. The monkey retaliated by grabbing him and holding him onto him, and by like trying to rip his arm off, and then what was it, him like getting all scared and shitting was it his pants and shit. Why would you even do that in the first place? I know I'm just ranting, but yeah, it's just that is these like the most idiotic things I've seen, where people will purposefully like do shit to annoy an animal, and then when that animal like does something back to them or like attacks them, they act like it was the animal's fault in the first place, like it's the one that like just randomly decided to attack them. So idiotic, bro. That's just stupid.
I hope you enjoyed it, because that is the last time you'll ever know peace. This part is strictly luck, pure RNG. As a lion fresh out, you're born both blind and deaf, Stevie wondering about the world around you.
How long is that for?
Unlike hyena cubs who are born ready for smoke, you're as helpless gets. You can't even run until you're a month young. You're so defenseless that your mother has to take maternity leave away from the pride just to give birth. And that's because cubs have a 50% chance of survival. in the first year. That
Why?
shrinks to about 20% by year 2, and in the end, only 12.5% of lion cubs born get to the adult stage,
Why?
while the rest become footnotes on a history page. As a cub, there's about 1,000 ways to meet Mufasa. Anything from eagles to wild dogs to the ops of Lion King can revoke your subscription to existence.
Oh, okay.
Your mother
Just
will do her best by alternating hiding spots, but if they catch you while she's out grocery shopping, it's curtains.
Oh,
kid.
yeah,
There's
then
also
you're
the
done
chance
for it.
megafauna like elephants and buffalo decide
What
to
happened to
invest
its
in their
leg?
future by canceling yours. But we'll get to them. And obviously,
Oh,
disease
I'm
can be
so
a
glad
major
that didn't
roadblock to
happen.
your
I was
pursuit of
about to.
happiness, but by far the
Yo,
biggest
that
threat
would
to
have
your
been
way of
crazy
life
if that
are
happened
the
right there.
Lions. A quarter of lion cubs born get murked by their own kind, and you likely already know the most common example. When a new male takes over a pride,
Yeah,
one
I've
of the
heard
first
this one.
orders of
Yeah, I've heard
business is
this
to
one.
Put any genetic remnant of the past on a
Yep.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Getting a stepfather means getting a step closer to an early grave. And while
Yep.
there's nothing you can do, some lionesses will resort to mating with as many males as physically possible.
Oh,
Having a
so
mom
it
more
gives
rampant than
them
a yellow
the
light on the
most
freeway
chances
means
of one of
she
their
can
cubs
commit paternity
surviving.
fraud. And the more males that think they're the father, the farther you have a chance of going in life. But it's not just the guys you have to
The
worry
more
about.
fathers that
Love can be conditional, and lionesses have been known to
Man, let
abandon
me go
sick
back.
cubs,
Let
or
me
even
go.
a healthy one if it's the last
Let
one.
me
Not just the guys you have
let me-
three-way means she can commit paternity fraud. And the more males that think they're the father, the farther you have a chance of going
Okay,
in
yeah,
life.
that's funny.
But it's not
The more males think they're the father, the farther you go in life. Yo, that shit had me giggling, bro. No, it wasn't fun, bro. I don't know why I laugh at stupid shit like that. Like that wasn't that funny, but it's just I don't know, bro. That shit had me laughing.
Just the guys
And
you
it
have to
sounded
worry
corny
about.
as hell
Love
too,
can be
but yeah,
conditional.
shit like that
Lionesses
makes me
have been
laugh
known to
sometimes.
abandon sick cubs or even a healthy one if it's the last one
Why
left
did I
to
think
live
that was
so she can
an
start
adult
over.
lion
That's
trying to
right, you can
attack
get
him?
the death penalty
Or
for the
trying to
crime of
attack
being
the
an only child.
lioness?
Having a lot of siblings can be a desentient sentence too. Lionesses can have litters anywhere from 2 to 6, but
Damn.
only have 4 teats. I think you can see the problem here. Now, if you're lucky, you're born
I
into
thought that
a
was a
pride where
male the
females
whole
take
time.
their
I
reproductive
genuinely
cycles
thought that
from
was a
Bluetooth,
male that they were
meaning
just
you
like
can
trying to
suckle
hug up
whatever
on.
onto your cousins closest to you. Big pause on that. If you're not lucky, either lay down the law with your siblings or starve. So even though you'll need the grace of RN Jesus to see your first birthday, I do have some tips for you. Play as much as you can and get good at it. Rest assured, everything you learned while playing will 100% come back later in life. Stay close to your mom. You're basically going to want to be her shadow, especially once she reintegrates back into the pride after a couple months. The
Why?
other females might tolerate
Oh,
you, but the
'cause-
young teenagers play rough and can seriously rock your if your mom's not watching. Speaking
Okay.
of which, if you can survive all that for the first 9 months or so, congrats, you've officially made it to the awkward teen phase. Or as I like to call it, the around and find out phase. Because that's essentially all you're gonna be doing. This is the phase where you're
Why,
gonna
they
feel
just be
tempted
doing
to explore
stupid
the
shit?
world. So here are some tips so curiosity doesn't add you to its body count. This might look like nature's massage ball, but the porcupine has about 30,000 ways it can discipline the youth. Adults are usually smart enough not to bother, but it's often the cubs not minding their business that get wounded. Those quills have sharp barbs that expand.
Nah, I can see that happening where they think it's a plaything or just they see something small, so they go fuck around with it and then yeah, it's the needles hit
worth
them.
even less. Even though the snakes naturally shine, would rather run away than run a fade. They can and will strike, and there'll be one less lion in the world if that happens.
Yeah.
Megafauna like elephants and rhinos are the 2 heaviest things walking the earth. Find out if you want to, but you might not live long enough to find out twice. But it's actually the 3rd heaviest that might as well be the mascot of FNL.
Nah, the hippos just it won't
Hippopotamus
smoke all the
might look
time.
like an obese, boneless rhino to tag with, but believe me, hippos are a problem nobody wants to have.
Bro,
And
I
again,
don't-
adults normally
I
look
used to
better
think the
than
hippos were
oppressive
like
homicidal
just
warfare.
randomly
You'll often see a
chill.
lot of
What was
older,
it
more
like
experienced
fat
siblings
animals?
test them.
Nope,
That is effing
they're
around.
just living,
This is
walking
what it looks like
tanks
to
that will
find
just
out. But
yeah.
pro tip, hippos spend all night eating and
Bro,
all
they
day
will
in the water.
mercilessly
So you're
and
gonna wanna avoid the
randomly just
riverbanks
attack
around
anything that they
dawn,
see.
That's when the assault force comes home.
Oh
But as
my
a cub,
God.
if there's one animal you want to social distance from, it's definitely this one right here. Because not only do buffalo travel in herds of hundreds, they actively seek revenge, and you might not have done anything to them.
Oh, just because the
build
lion
up
attacked it
that
before?
generational beef with your
Okay,
blood.
I see. Yeah.
Black Death will trample you into a chalk outline if they get the chance, and you can end up getting treated
Nah,
for hours by the whole herd.
Yeah, that is
They'll
very,
actively
very
seek out
fucked
lion
up.
cubs just like you
But I
to
get it though.
snuff.
Lions will be
You just learn
attacking
about
them,
later,
bro. They
but
not
for
taking
now,
a
beef is
chance.
not a regular part of your diet, and it's something you want no parts of. Also, now
That
you're
is the
getting old
funniest
enough,
picture
you'll
I've
probably be
seen.
getting invited
Just
on
a lion
hunts to
getting
pride.
chased by a
Slow your
bunch of
roll,
them
Simba.
like that.
First, you'll start off
That's just
watching from a
hilarious
safe
to me,
distance.
bro.
At about 15 to 16 months, you should be able to participate. But hunting ain't without its risks, so here's even more tips. Tip 1, stick to your weight class. Build your confidence by going for smaller, weaker prey, no EDP. Tip 2, learn from watching.
No, that was so unnecessary, bro. He didn't need to put that in there. That was so unnecessary. Oh my god. That was completely and utterly unnecessary. He didn't need to say that or put that out there. That was so unnecessary. Oh, bro, that was unnecessary. That did not need to be said. Like, you could have just moved on, bro. You could have said some other joke, bro. Oh, that's. You could have said anything else. You didn't have to say that.
Learning how to hunt ain't a one and done thing, and I can show you a graveyard full of cubs that thought otherwise. Tip 3, it's better to be late than early. You're probably going to be super excited for your first hunt. It'll have you laying out your clothes on the bed the night before. But the worst thing
Bro,
you can do
I don't know
is
why
break
every kid
formation
used to.
early.
I used to do that. Like every every new school year, bro. And like you get a bunch of new clothes and shit. Bro, I couldn't sleep the night before. Was it the first day of school?
Just as dangerous. Trees are a good time, but keep in mind, as a lion, you're not a natural tree climber. It's not that you can't get up there, it's the getting down part that lions struggle with. And the bigger and heavier you are, the higher your chances of falling out of trees. Something. Some cubs wait until they get stuck in a tree to find out. Don't be that guy. Also, as a lion, don't cross a river unless you have absolutely no other choice.
Bro, that dude is shredded. That lion is shredded.
And if you think you can outswim a hippo, joke's on you. They don't even swim. They full send sprint on the
they just run, yeah.
Aside, this is actually the safest time in your life because at the end of the day, at least you still have the pride to fall back on. Enjoy it, because the hardest road is still in front of you.
What is worse than what's already been said?
There comes a day in every future Lion King's life that'll absolutely break your heart. The day you get evicted from your pride. There's cubs to feed, and there's just not enough to go around for you to stay home. Plus, staying would mean double dipping your DNA the royal way. So one day you'll wake up and you'll no longer be welcome. At this point, you're 2 to 3 years old with all the tools to survive. But it'll be the
just get
first
kicked
time
out?
you've ever been alone in a world that preys on the weak and isolated. It's a rite of passage every male must go through, and I'm
okay. I should have saw that coming. I don't know why that like surprised me. Thought they just stayed in the same pack their entire lives or whatever.
Looking for their own place. And as a bachelor with no land, the only place you can live is on the outskirts or the dead space between established territories. That's because trespassing is a crime punishable by soul divorce. And you might look like
soul
a legal
divorce.
Adult, there ain't enough
That's an interesting way of saying it.
Yet. To avoid confrontation, pro tip, learn to listen to the sound of roaring in the distance. Roaring is how prides mark their territory, and as a newbie, you'll learn to walk in the opposite direction of it. But rival Leos ain't your only worry. You're not the only predator on the plains, and knowing how you match up with the others is essential. But lucky for you, I brought the perfect guest to talk to you about just that.
So, now that you've leveled up and unlocked the nomadic questline, it's important to understand how the lion build matches up against all the other predator builds in the African meta. Knowing the limits of your abilities is.
Bro, I like the way this guy like explains it, bro. I just be like.
Bear in mind that the lion's bite force is actually one of the weakest among hypercarnivorous apex predators.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This means lions need to rely on critical hits to score kills, meaning that matchup knowledge is super important. While there's very little that can threaten an entire pride of lions, now that you've struck out on your own, you'll need to be a bit more careful with which fights you engage with. Lions have extremely dominant matchups against some builds, but will struggle in others. Let's delve into the lion's matchup chart. Cheetahs are extremely fast, and not worth expending the energy to chase down. However, they're of basically zero threat to you in combat, as they have
that was the way he just stopped that.
In fact, they're so frail that they'll rarely put up a fight defending their own kills. This is a highly exploitable weakness that you can use to score free XP. They're most active in the mornings and evenings, so be on the lookout for them to see if you can spot an easy mark. Leopards are the largest fielded predator in the African server.
Yeah, I'm not fucking around with a leopard, but I'm good.
However, because they're solitary and slightly weaker than a lion, it's unlikely that they'd ever challenge you to a fight. They're better climbers than lions and will usually drag their kills up a tree to make them harder to steal. But if the opportunity arises, they can still be worth bullying.
Oh, he's
Baboons
completely
are perhaps
fine.
one of the most often underestimated builds in the African meta. They're surprisingly powerful, with wicked canine teeth and a bite force nearly as strong as a lion's. Individually, they
What?
don't really have enough HP to be able to outlast a lion.
Bro,
in a
why did I
fight.
think a lion's
Baboons
bite
just
force
about
was
always
way
roll in
stronger than
large
that?
groups, so it can be quite dangerous engaging in battle with any of them. In addition,
Oh, they
being
jump in
dangerous
them.
in and of themselves, baboons can be an absolutely massive problem for any predator player looking to score a meal. They will alert herbivore players to your presence, thwarting any hunting attempt they witness. It is unless
That
you
is
make
some
baboons your
cock-blocking
allies
shit.
instead. Herbivore players trust baboons for their vigilance, but if you can cut
Oh,
a deal
wow,
with
that is
them,
not
they
what I thought was
deliberately
gonna
fail
happen.
to sound the alarm, so long as they have assurance that they won't be the ones attacked. Better for them if the local apex predators have full bellies. Hyenas are
Nah, the
another
way he's
example
just jumping
of a
from,
build lions
tree to
can easily
tree.
handle one-on-one, but because hyenas also
Yeah, they
tend to
always
form
run in
large
packs, yeah.
a lone lion needs to be really careful when trying to steal a kill.
Bro, they
In
always
fact,
be
it's not
going for the
uncommon
balls, bro. That
hyenas
shit
to
look
steal a kill from a
painful.
lone lion. Hyenas have extremely powerful jaws that can inflict serious
Yeah,
wound
I
damage,
think they have
so lions
like one of the
can't
strongest
risk
bite
attempting too many
forces,
attacks from a pack of
like
hyenas.
for their size.
Now that we've gone over matchups, let's talk about how to get the F word you've probably been waiting for. Food.
Oh, I thought he was about to say.
Yeah, hit the brakes, young boy.
Yeah, I thought he was about to say.
Food is the most important resource as a nomad, and knowing how to get it without also getting slapstick to death is vital. A misconception is that male lions don't hunt. You can, and you're just as good as the girls, you just gotta know your game. Your big frame and poor stamina means you are strictly an ambush hunter. This strat's pretty simple. Stalk your quarry from tall, dense shrubs until you're close enough to close the gap, then use your brute strength to overpower them, and then...
Wait, so are male lions physically stronger,
You wanna build your confidence
but
with
female
logos,
lions
gazelle.
are better
You
hunters?
want pork products, try warthogs, because ain't no Hakuna Matata when you can be dead in the manana. Soon you'll graduate to zebras.
Bro,
or
casual is too
hippos.
funny, bro.
Eventually you'll have all the tools to take down a buffalo. And I'm gonna just say this right now. A huge part of your success as a lion depends on your ability to murk 1,000 pounds of meat and muscle. A steady diet of buffalo can take you from a scrawny underling to an absolute motherfucking unit.
Yeah,
Motherfucking assignment.
bro.
There was a pride of lions
There are
just
just like
in
you
the
see a
Okavango Delta
picture of a
Buffalo
scrawny lion,
specialists, and
and then in the
all
next one,
most
bro, that
protected
they'd
because
be looking
they
some shit
got
like that.
jacked. Bulking on buffalo is like Mario downing a mushroom, and the sooner you can add a walking meat locker to your meal prep, the better. Just make sure you don't get caught lacking, or you're gonna find yourself lacking.
The way he got hit twice.
Because you're an ambush hunter, you're gonna want to find an area with a lot of vegetation and avoid open areas with no cover. You're also gonna have the best results hunting in the dark, thanks to your absolutely broken night vision.
Oh, they got
Also,
night
going
vision?
all out in the dead heat
Or they
cause
can see at night like very
resistance
clearly, or
because
nah?
the name might be a flex, but it's not a fan. But also remember, hunting's hard, and you can expect a success rate of about 15% when you're first starting, and up to like 23 once you get experience. Anything just under 40% basically makes you the Steph Curry of carnivores. So you're gonna have to get your attempts up, shoot or shoot. But there's another easy way to make a living. Criminal activity.
Oh, just
Specifically
steal
stealing.
from others?
There's no court in the wild, and up to 12% of your diet can be stolen from other predators, and that number can rise to nearly 50 in some places. 2 lion life hacks for making a steal.
Yeah.
Number 1, watch out for vultures
Oh, what the?
in
I thought my
sky
cat was
descending,
bumping me, bro.
as
That
can
shit scared me
indicate a
for a
fresh
second.
kill. And number 2, listen to the sound of hyenas arguing. It's usually over food, and despite what you've probably been taught in lion school, you steal more from them than they pinch food from you. Also, African wild dogs have the highest hunting success rate of any.
Yeah, isn't it like
predator out
70%
there.
or
But to
something?
you, they're also glorified
Or
greyhounds,
something
so
like
make sure
that.
they
That's
make
like a
free real
ridiculous
estate.
stat that I've
Yeah,
seen.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This will likely be the worst time of your life. You're alone, always hungry, and there's always
So
a
how do
chance
they
that
build
another
their
lion
pack
comes in
then?
and turns you into a rug. Unless you're able to convince males from your pride, brothers, half-brothers, cousins, whoever, to join you so you can form a coalition. These group of guys are going to be the most important relationships you ever make. In real talk, y'all don't even have to be related. As a group, you instantly go from struggling solitary predator to a perpetual powerhouse. It's like Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman on the same team. So now it's the Bulls.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
These are important
No,
bonds.
that's a very
last
good
your entire
analogy.
life.
Like a way of thinking
There's
about
no
it.
better way to let your brother know you appreciate him than with a good old friendly forehead rubbing. Aw, y'all are adorable. Your coalition can have 3, 4, hell, up to 6 members on the team, and together, anything's
Oh, that
possible.
look deadly,
The Boho
bruh.
Coalition was a squad of 6 that flexed over 260 square miles of territory, murked over 100 lions in their time, and likely got it on more than Genghis Khan. The Mabohos are a story for another time, but you don't need a team of 6. Sometimes all you really need is just one ride or die. And after a couple years of learning and growing together, now we can get to the fun part.
Don't do it! That's a special grade cursed object. It's a deadly poison.
At this point, you're seasoned by life at the ripe old age of 5, and once your mane's thick enough and your balls swing low enough, you and your mans can take on another top male in a fight for the right to his territory. You can either run his fade directly, or arrive and post up in his territory waiting for smoke like Thanos. The battle is brutal and bloody, and if you lose, it's back to square one with a couple of scars to take with you. But if you win, you've just earned your first territory, and all the lioness is in it. First thing on the agenda.
So yeah, if you want to get get your own territory in pack, you got to take out the previous leader.
Could have been you. And even though you're part of a coalition, it's a dominant male that gets the most opportunities to mate. And since lions can get it on hundreds of times a day, prepare to lay more pipe than a plumber. But since no one man can handle that much lionessy, even if you're second or third in command, rest assured, you will get your chance. Before you know it, you'll have cubs of your own, and congrats, you have officially become a Lion King. Wear your mane with pride. You've earned it. And remember, the darker the mane, the more attractive you are. It seems all good, but now you got responsibilities. As king,
why,
your job
bro?
is to protect your family.
Why you panting like that shit, bro? That look crazy, bro.
But once in a while, it'll mean letting your paws fly. It's also on you to protect your food supply. Lionesses can lose up to 20% of kills to hyenas, and an additional 17% to
So what?
males.
I'm very genuinely confused.
Speaking of hunting,
Are lionesses better hunters than male lions, or?
By then, your main role will be the subduer or the play finisher, the one that comes in to outmuscle large prey. Here's how to boost your pride's hunting stats. Always make sure to leave an area after a successful hunt to give the survivors time to let their guard down. And yeah, that is something lions actually do. Thunderstorms are the best possible time to strike, since your prey will have virtually no way of seeing you coming. For the same reason, full moons are the worst for catching prey off guard, so you might as well have everyone take that night off. Sleep well, because it's something you'll do for up to 20 hours a day, sometimes 24 after a big meal. Rest easy, because one day you'll need it. Every empire.
Why you got his legs open like that?
The sun will set on yours too. What they don't tell you is where lionesses have a life expectancy of 15, 16 years, males only really get 8 to 10. What they don't tell you is very few lions die of old age, and it is never peaceful. And whether it's in a bad hunting accident, or you finally losing a fight and therefore your pride, or even that same pride turning on you, one day you'll join all the great kings of the past in the stars. It's a tough pill to swallow, but nothing worth having is easy to keep. One day your reign will end, but for now, you sit at the throne of the Lion King. Hey guys,
okay, I was gonna say I don't know if it was gonna end like that, but
took a lot of pride in this one, and I swear that wasn't a pun. You
probably took a lot of pride in that.
But I'm also selling calendars where each day is a way an animal can have you kissing dirt indefinitely. It'll be in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, drink water, hug your loved. Huge shout out to Tirzu for being in this video, and I'ma see y'all in the next one.
Doc, we need a plan of attack. I have a plan. Attack.
I got a plan. Oh, I've seen this video. Oh, that looks cool as shit. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so that was the video. But yeah, most of that shit I didn't even know. Like the fact that they rarely ever like die of old age. Like it's rare to catch one die of old age in the wild. Like, you know how insane that is to just, it's rare for you to die of old age. Fucking nuts. And then some of them, like, I think he said it was like 20%, or it's a low percentage of them that make it, was it through their first year or something like that. And then they're blind and deaf for the first month that they're born, or some crazy stat like that. That just sounds insane, bro. Like, it sounds like a fucking weird life to live for the first year or something like that. I don't know. Or month. That's the crazy thing to just come out blind and deaf that you can't even literally do nothing. And then you have to stay by your mother. Play around a lot so you can use that later on in life. And also do not mess around and, find out the hard way in your younger years. And then you also have to go out alone by yourself. And then if you're lucky enough, you get some of your siblings or other lions that might not even be related to you to come along. And then, but yeah, they said it's definitely when you first get kicked out the pack those are the hardest years, and then later on it gets a lot easier. And sometimes you end up getting killed off by, or let me not say that, get offed by what was it, another lion and they take over your what was it, pack, or you know, you die in a hunting accident. But yeah, if somebody will let me know if lionesses are the better hunters than male lions, or and he said that male lions work better as ambush hunters, cause I don't know, cause they're bigger and stronger. But yeah, if somebody let me know. I'm really curious if that's true that or lionesses are a lot better hunters. Cause I don't know, is it something that they're like that because they weigh less or less muscular that they're faster or something like that? I don't know. But somebody let me know. And then remember, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, if you guys want me to react to more videos like this, let me know. And yeah, peace out.